What's going on, guys? How you all doing today? So today I thought I'd make a video out of nowhere. It's been like a year or whatever since I made the last video, but I thought I'd make a video today because I finally have something that I want to talk about. See, in gaming, there's not a whole lot that's been going on that I just really care about to make a video about. I feel like I have to make my opinion or my voice be heard, but the Switch is coming out in 24 hours, and I think it's now time to talk about the Switch because the Switch is such an interesting console because it's not really even a console, it's a handheld and a home console at the same time. But it's also very interesting because it's coming out of nowhere. It's coming out of left field. The Nintendo's just randomly deciding. I know why they're deciding to get rid of the Wii U. It sold like shit and nobody really cares. And the Switch already has way more interest and everybody seems like they looked more forward to the Switch compared to the Wii U. Which that's because Nintendo's marketing. Now, Nintendo's marketing for the Switch has gone, is honestly really good. It's really good. I know what the Switch is. First off, even me, myself, I didn't even know what the Wii U was when I first watched the trailer in E3 of like 2011. Like, nobody really knew what it was. Everybody just saw the controller. Nobody actually saw the console. Now we actually know what this thing is. Now we actually know that this is a console handheld hybrid. I get it. I understand it. With the Wii U, some people thought it was an add-on, and till this day, people still think that the Switch is, or not the Switch, the Wii U is just some add-on to the Wii. But everybody understands what the Switch is, which is awesome. So the Switch doesn't really have a lot of games at launch. It's got Breath of the Wild, Super Bomberman R, 1-2 Switch, and Skylanders and Just Dance, and that's pretty much it. It's got some other indie games like World of Goo, which is a game everybody's probably already played by now because it's been out for like 7 years. And it was even out on the original Wii. There's a lot of games like Little Inferno that was out on the Wii U. The console itself isn't really that powerful, which at this point, I'm not really expecting a shit ton of power out of Nintendo. But the thing is that I was expecting at least the power of a base PS4. At least. I mean, it's been a couple of years since the PS4. I thought that this system was going to be really good. I mean, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see what kind of games are going to go on the Switch. It doesn't seem like, it seems like there's some third-party games like Shin Megami Tensei. There's a new Shin Megami Tensei on there. Absolutely ecstatic for that. That is like, I jumped out of my seat as soon as I saw that. I was like, holy shit, like a true sequel to SMT3. Like, oh my god, like, oh, it's gonna be 3D and everything. It's gonna be awesome. Don't get me wrong, SMT4 was good, but I really want a true HD experience of Shin Megami Tensei. That's gonna be fucking awesome. And I love the Persona series as well. It's one of my favorite franchises of all time. So I'm just super stoked for this. That's it. That's what sold me on the Switch right away. As soon as I saw it, I said, "All right, I'm pre-ordering. Like, I got to get this." Even though it doesn't come out till like, God knows when. Who cares? It's a new fucking Shin Megami Tensei. And also another No More Heroes 3, although we don't even really know what it is yet, because what Suda said, it's like it's a new game featuring Travis Touchdown. So we don't know if it's a new No More Heroes. I'm assuming it's No More Heroes 3, which already right off the bat, one of my favorite games ever. No More Heroes 1 and 2 were absolutely fantastic. So already off to a great start. The Wii U didn't even get either of those games. It did get Tokyo Mirage Sessions, which was pretty good actually. The combat in the game was actually really awesome. I'm not a huge fan of the whole idle thing, but whatever. It was a good game actually. And so Mario Odyssey, that looks really awesome. 3D World looked like shit to me when I first saw it, and even to this day I still consider it probably the worst 3D Mario I've ever played. I've only beaten it once. I usually go back and play other 3D Mario games. But this one I just, 3D World and even 3D Land. 3D Land, I hate that game. I hate the camera angle. I hate everything about that game. Odyssey looks awesome. Odyssey, I thought it reminded me of Sonic Adventure, and I know that's really bad to say, but it's like Mario in the city. You know what I mean? Like New Bonk or New Donk City. Like, it just, it just is so surreal. It's so weird, but it looks like Mario 64, which is awesome. The new hat mechanic is going to be cool, so it's going to be a cool game. I think it looks already a lot better than Galaxy too. And Galaxy, I like Galaxy, but this game just looks like it's going to be up there with 64. Breath of the Wild obviously looks fucking amazing. What else? ARMS looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. ARMS looks pretty cool. I wouldn't pay $60 for it. I would wait for it to go down in price. But ARMS does look cool. I will admit that. It looks like a good game. And if you don't want to play like with the motion control part, you can just kind of play with a regular controller, and that's fine, and that works. And you can play online. It looks pretty cool. It does look cool. I think it looks interesting. It looks like reminds me of like those boxing animes. Like it reminds me of like an anime. It just looks cool. It looks very inviting, very colorful. Very Nintendo-y. It looks great. Just not something I'd pay $60 for, unless there was some more to it. Like there's like a story. I mean, I don't know. We'll find out. Splatoon 2. I mean, I was looking forward to the first one. I bought the first one when it came out, and I didn't really care for it too much. I don't really care for the fact that it doesn't have voice chat. I don't really care for the fact that, and they're trying to push this as like a competitive thing, which it will never reach League of Legends status, CS:GO status, or even Overwatch status. It will never reach that ever. But I think kudos to them for trying. I don't know why they want to try with Splatoon, but not with Smash Brothers, which is like, you know what I mean? Like I know maybe because it's a newer IP and they want to push that, but anyway, definitely looking forward to it. But I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna buy it just because, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it when it goes down in price, because it's just not a game that I'd get for $60, especially since I didn't really like the first one. I'll probably play it. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait. And so, off the top of my head, what else is coming out for this thing? Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, that comes out in April. I'll probably get that, actually, just because I think of the convenience of the Switch. Me and my friends play a lot of Mario Kart, actually, and we play a lot of Smash Brothers. We play a lot of different games, but we mainly play a lot of Mario Kart, and Mario Kart 8 is the one that we play a lot. So I think it'll be pretty convenient, just instead of lugging my Wii U around. The Switch is already a portable console. All I need to do is just have the dock and around, and like just that's it. It's easier to lug around that instead of the Wii U and then the gamepad. You know what I mean? It's a lot easier to have those things around. So I think that'll be pretty convenient. An extra dock, by the way, costs $100. Just for anybody that was wondering, and that's such a ripoff. And this is where I'm getting into the negatives of the Switch. So the upsides is that the games look great. The console is a neat concept. You can take it on the go. You can bring it portable. The games, Mario Odyssey, Shin Megami Tensei. Already a new Shin Megami Tensei. You already sold me on that. New Zelda looks fucking amazing. What else can I, the Switch negatives, there's quite a bit, and we're going to get into them. And before you go say that I'm a fanboy or whatever, I've been playing on Nintendo 64 as my first console. Mario 64 was my first game I ever played, either that or Banjo. I think it was Mario 64. I was a little too young, I can't really remember. I was like 3. And there's pictures of me playing Diddy Kong Racing. Listen, I used to love Nintendo as a kid. I still like Nintendo. The Wii U was unsuccessful. It wasn't really a great console. There was big ass droughts, and that's why you kind of see the launch of the Switch not really that great, because they're trying to spread out games throughout the year, because the Wii U, there was a huge drought. If anybody remembers, it came out in November, and then you had to wait till March of the following year of 2013 to get Monster Hunter 3 and Lego City Undercover. And if you didn't like any of those two games, you're shit out of luck. You had to wait till August to get Pikmin 3. And then you had to wait till November to get Super Mario 3D World. And also, I think that same year, or maybe, and then And then Mario Kart 8 came out in 2014 of May. And then Smash Brothers came out that year as well, in November. November. Yeah, it was a very big drought. So that's why, that's kind of what I'm seeing with the Switch, is that they learned from that and they said, okay, we're going to have consistent lineup. So ARMS, I'm thinking it's June. I'm thinking it's going to come out in June. Splatoon 2, August. Mario Odyssey, November. So it's consistent lineup of games. At least we're getting a game like pretty much every month. That's good on Nintendo's part. Nintendo learned from that. They didn't learn, however, that Nintendo gamers, or really anybody, would just much rather have power in their consoles. I was expecting this to at least have the base power of a PS4 because it's 2017. They didn't do that. I would pay an extra $50 just to have this console be a little bit more powerful. But whatever. This is what we got, and this is what I kind of have to deal with. It kind of sucks. But it is what it is, and it's unfortunate. But I don't know what else. The batteries. We're hearing that the battery life on the system is like 3 hours max. That's if like you're just standby. You're not playing Breath of the Wild, which Breath of the Wild go an hour and a half, you're done. It's always something a little negative. But I just don't, through all of its flaws, like the 720p screen, which, am I okay with that? Again, it's like, I don't know why they sprung for that. I don't know why they went with the 720p screen. At least go for something like 900p. Because I am going to be able to tell that it's 720p. I know it's a smaller screen, but I still will be able to tell. I have a tablet. I still have one of my old tablets that is like that kind of resolution. I don't know. It's not exact 720p, but it's not in HD. And I can tell. Oh, yeah. I can definitely tell that it's not like 1080p. At least, 900p. At least, even my laptop screen, it's kind of newer. It's for school, but it's a 1366 by 768. I can tell that it's not in HD. I can tell, especially now that I have a 4K display, and my other tablet is the Samsung Galaxy Tab S, which is a 1440p screen. And then also my current monitor is a 1080p screen. I can tell that each different device and each different display is that resolution, because I'm just so used to having these different kind of resolutions, because I use my tablet, I use my computer, I use my TV, I even use my laptop for school. So I can tell. And I think it's going to kind of bug me when I'm playing the Switch on the go, because I go to college. And when I have downtime, I don't have to study or whatever, I'm going to want to play my Switch. And because it's a brand new thing and I want to play it. So it's got a fucking new Zelda game. So of course I want to play it. So it's gonna bug me. It's going to bug me. And I mean, there's other things too that just kind of bug me with this thing, like paid online. Like, really, we got to do this whole thing? I know it's $2.99 and all. Oh, it's not that expensive. It's the principle of paying $2.99, and it's, and everybody says, oh, it's not till the fall. Well, it doesn't matter if it's till the fall. It's still going to happen, and I don't want it to happen. First off, I think honestly they're going to drop it eventually, because nobody's going to give a shit, and everybody's going to protest it. I think Nintendo fanboys bend over a lot, but I don't think they're going to bend over for this. I honestly think that they're going to say, this is enough. Like, this is crazy. I'm not paying $2.99 to play fucking Splatoon 2. I mean, it's just all we have to do is see and wait and see. But I'm much more optimistic over the Switch than I am for the Wii U, or I was for the Wii U. Definitely, at least there's promise a little bit more with the Switch. But we still have to kind of wait. We have to wait till E3. We have to wait to see what they have then. Because last year they only showed Breath of the Wild, and that was it. And I was like nervous at that point because Breath of the Wild is your only game. Like, really? You're going to the biggest event of the year. Everybody's watching. The whole world's watching, and you fucking bring only Breath of the Wild. So that makes me believe that something's coming. And hopefully it's a new Metroid. I'm thinking it's a new Metroid. I'm thinking it's a new Smash Brothers. I think that they're going to announce maybe just a port of Smash 4. I think that's what's going to happen. I think that they're just going to do that. Same thing with Mario Kart 8. I think they're just going to say, alright guys, let's port. And that'd be fine. I would be totally fine with that as long as they add all the characters, add some new characters, add some stages, add some stuff. They got to fluff it, and not charge 60 smackaroos for it. Because you pay for the 3DS version, then the Wii U version, that's $100, and then you gotta go out and buy the Switch version, that's $60, it's $160. And you get all the DLC. Yeah, DLC that should have been there right from the rip. But whatever. It just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think Nintendo has learned, and I think they learned with some things, like the marketing, spot on. It's perfect. It's not bad. I see the advertisements a lot, actually. The Super Bowl commercial, I saw it. I remember it. The guy plays Breath of the Wild. It takes it around the house. He's like wakes up and he's playing it. It's perfect. Target demographic is my age group. I'm 21. Perfect target demographic. But like I said, man, we just gotta kind of wait and see. That's it. Those are my opinions. I thought I'd just make this 24 hours. The UI looks a little simple. I don't know if there's any Netflix or anything. That's the thing. Like, they're trying to market this as like a portable, handheld console hybrid, and it doesn't even have like Netflix. It doesn't even have a web browser. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. And why would somebody, want to carry another device with them? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why this thing's portable. I'd rather just swing for more power than it be portable, because the general consumer isn't going to want to carry around this thing with them while they also have their cell phone and also their wallet if they're a guy. Girls will have their like bag or purse or whatever. But guys, they have their wallet, their keys, and their phone. And then they got to carry this thing around with the fucking thumbsticks sticking out of it and being stuffed in the pocket. It just doesn't make any sense. The 3DS made sense because it was a clamshell device. The Vita kind of made sense because the thumbsticks, at least they were really tiny. This thing, it looks like standard thumbsticks. It looks neat, but at the end of the day, I'd rather just have more power in my system than make it portable. But I don't know. What do you guys think of the Switch? Are you going to get one? Are you not? Are you just going to wait till the holiday season, wait till Super Mario Odyssey comes out, which does look really awesome. I'm actually really stoked for that game. Unlike 3D World, where 3D World I didn't really care. Let me know in the comments below.